Hey guys, what's going on? It's Lefty from 643 Productions coming at you here with another Black Ops sniping gameplay. This is Ground War Team Deathmatch on Kowloon. I have the gold L96A1, which I have not given up for the time being. When I hit a rough stretch, I'll probably take it off for a while just so I don't feel like that much of a douche. But for right now, I'm using it. This is not a stellar game. I would say it's pretty good, but again, one of those where I watch it, where I cap it, and then I watch it again, or fast forward through it really, because I don't I don't watch 7 minutes of my own gameplay at a time. But when I fast forward through it, I just watch. I'm like, YouTube worthy, maybe, I don't know. But you know, people that snipe a lot in this game, I think can level with me and understand where I'm coming from in terms of stretching the boundaries a little bit as to what is YouTube worthy, what isn't YouTube worthy. And I think this was kind of on the fringe to begin with, but gameplay at the time was a little hard to come by, and so I just capped it anyway, and here it is. First of all, I want to thank everybody, all my new subscribers and all my old subscribers, everybody that's been with me from the beginning, but especially my new subscribers that came over after seeing me on Machinima Respawn with Snipinator and our dual commentary about sniping and fixing the snipers and our problems with the snipers. I thank all of you for watching that video. I thank all of you for commenting on it. If you did, there were a lot of comments, more than I've seen on a recent Machinima video. And I want to thank everybody that came over and subscribed to my channel and thought, you know what, maybe this guy deserves a sub. And I thank all of you. And most of all, I want to thank Snipinator. For those of you that aren't subscribed to his channel, and I'm hard-pressed to think as to why you wouldn't be, go ahead and check him out, Snipinator Gaming. Subscribe to his channel. He's got a bunch of great stuff, and he is responsible for, quote, discovering me and giving me my start, and I thank him very, very much. I am very appreciative. Now, one thing I wanted to talk about today is something I hinted at in my last video when I was talking about the lag, the connection issues, the latency issues that we see in Call of Duty Black Ops, and I was wondering why, at least why in from my perspective, I don't see a lot of people being overtly critical of Black Ops, and to a larger extent Treyarch, the development team behind Black Ops. And I'm not talking about, I just want to clarify terms here. When I say being critical, I don't mean, well, first of all, when I say people, I mean commentators on YouTube, because of course everybody in the comments and everybody on the forums have no problem being critical, but I'm talking about the commentators, the people that other people or a lot of people go to or use to get a discussion started. I don't know why, or when I'm talking about being critical, I don't mean getting on the mic and saying, you know, F this, F that, F Treyarch, F Activision, F this game, this effing sucks, and things like that. But what I'm talking about, I think, is just being rational and critical about the game. And when there's a problem, identify it, talk about it, and see how, let's quote, game breaking it is, if it is at all. I mean, there are minor problems in every game. I don't think I've ever played a perfect game. Maybe some of you have. I don't know. But with the online experience, you're bound to have problems. You're bound to have issues. And I'm not looking for perfection. But what I want to know is why people seem hesitant. And if you know of anybody, I know of one. Guns for Hire on Next Gen Tactics is one. He has been towed the line a little bit at sometimes of being cautious about criticizing Treyarch, and then recently he has just said, you know, screw it, these things, I'm going to list these things and I think they're garbage. But I want to know why some people seem hesitant to do that. And I don't want to call out anybody specifically, because I don't want to seem too big for my britches. I'm still a nobody. I'm still a relative newcomer to this whole thing, and I have no footing to call anybody out. But one thing that I've noticed is that a lot of people use, when defending Treyarch or defending their position of not criticizing the game or not criticizing the issues that they may or may not have identified, or that other people have identified and brought to their attention, is, well, Modern Warfare 2 had problems too, or Call of Duty 4 had problems too, or they tend to equivocate this game with others. They tend to rationalize their position in not criticizing the game overtly by saying, well, this game had problems too, or this is these are similar issues, or even going so far as saying, well, Treyarch, overall, it's a great game. Overall, I mean, this is better than anything you can find on the market. And that specifically is something that I wanted to address. And the best way I thought to address that issue is to draw a parallel between that argument and the idea of replacement level in Major League Baseball. Because the idea of replacement level, and I apologize, I'm a bit of a sports nerd, but the idea of replacement level is that given a standard level of performance, someone can gauge how much or how badly somebody is contributing, or how well and how badly somebody is contributing to their baseball team, given, like I said, a standard level of performance. If you're below that level, you're hurting your team and you can be easily replaced and the team would be better off. Above it, obviously, you're performing pretty well. Now, a lot of people, when we're talking about criticizing Major League Baseball players, saying this guy is below replacement level, or this guy sucks, or something like that, what you need to remain cognizant of is that even replacement level, the lowest of the low in Major League Baseball, are still playing baseball at a level individually that few people in the world can ever hope to reach. However, the fact that they are doing that should not render them immune from criticism, because they are still playing amongst other people or other people of similar skill sets, and they should be criticized and heralded accordingly. And I think the argument that this game is still better than anything you can find on the market, or this game is better than that game still, even with all these issues, is like somebody saying, well, you can never play baseball at such a level, so why are you criticizing that guy? Well, duh. I mean, yes, this game, this franchise as a whole, Call of Duty, is a very, very successful and very well put together franchise as a whole. And even Black Ops is still a very good game. However, even though it is a very good game, and even though it is above average or well above average in the market, it should not render it immune from criticism, whatever that may be. Sniping, I harp on sniping, but of course there's always lag and connection issues, other weapons being overpowered, the interplay of other weapons and unlocks and all those things. I don't think that people should not criticize the game just because they rationalize it by saying, well, it's still a really good game, or it's better than this title, or anything like that. It's like, yes, it is a good title, but it is not immune from criticism, nor should it be. So that's just where I stand on that. Anyway, I gotta go. I'm out of time, guys. Thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Thank you to Snipinator as well for helping me get on Machinima Respawn, at least just this once. All right, guys, that's my time. I gotta get out of here. Thank you for joining. I'm out.